Hello, hello. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Innovation Meets Tradition call. My name is Betty Perez, and I have the fabulous Miss Katie Jones on here. Let's see if we could pin Miss Katie Jones as well. There she
Hello.
is, our
Hi,
Director of
Betty.
Marketing. Hi, Katie. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous tonight. Thanks for
You look
having me. Thank
fabulous.
you.
You're
Oh,
glowing. You've got this
well, what can I say?
glow from the inside out.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
look awesome. And on this call today, we also have, as our president sales likes to call her, Professor Angie. Hi, Angie. How are you?
Hello, hello. I'm so excited that we're all three on the call. I know we were just saying it was me, so this is an extra bonus to have Betty and Miss Katie on.
Well, you know what, Angie? Today's call is so exciting that Katie and I wanted to jump in and just share in the excitement because we've got some really awesome things happening just all together in Riman this month here in August. But today's announcement, my goodness, I am so excited for today's announcement. I actually posted on my story last night. I said, thank goodness, because the number of requests that we get for what we're announcing today, it's unbelievable. So, we're so excited to finally give what everyone's been asking for. Don't you guys agree? I know that they don't know yet, but you know what it is. So don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's the cherry on top of the
Stay
ritual.
on
So,
top.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so excited that they get to hear from you, Katie, a little bit later today. Angie, you're going to dive into some great science and this awesome Angie way. So I'm just going to start off with a couple of things, and then we'll dive in and we'll get this party started. What do you guys think?
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good. I'll see
Awesome.
you
All
later.
right.
All right.
Perfect. Well, I know we've got people dialing in right now. You're tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Go ahead and post where you're zooming in from. Well, hopefully you're not driving. If you're driving, just drive safely, right? Your house, wherever you are, let us know where you're calling in from. And we're just so excited that you're here. Like I said earlier, my name is Betty Perez. I have the honor to serve as general manager here at Riman North America. And today's call is really, really special. We've got so many great things happening. But before we dive into today's actual agenda, I just wanted to remind you guys of something that is happening here very soon. So just a quick update while I got you guys on. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Chris, can you see my screen? Is everything good?
Yes, we can see it, Betty.
Perfect. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so just a quick update for you guys. We have our experience kits that are dropping at the end of August. This is actually super, super, super exciting. This is something that came over the course of, I'd say, over a year, where we wanted to create an experience when somebody first receives our products or when someone's first trying out our products, where they get a box, they open the box, and you get our minis, our travel size items just listed in the order that they're supposed to use them, where you see step 1, step 2, all the way to step 7, and you get a quick description. And we are so excited because this has been something we've been working on, and they're dropping at the end of August. The date will be announced soon, so stay tuned to our social, to your email, everywhere. We'll let you know the exact date. But I do want to remind you guys that this offering will only be available through Riman dollars at the very beginning. So make sure you've got some Riman dollars if you want to get first access to our first allocation. It's going to be a limited allocation and will be available through Riman dollars at the end of August. So if you're excited for these experience kits, show me some love, drop a 10 in the comment box below, and let's see who is excited for these experience kits. I know we are. They are absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. Super, super excited. Now, that said, let's jump into today's call. So I want to just kind of set the stage. I want to welcome us back because over the past 8 weeks, Miss Angie, Professor Angie, she has done a phenomenal job. Let's see some hearts for Angie, walking us through Product University. And it's an 8-week course where she dives into our heritage ingredients, the science, truly what creates the Riman difference. Now, when we don't have Product University once a month, for those of you that are newer with us, welcome, welcome. We do have this beautiful call. It's called Tradition Meets Innovation. It happens once a month, and it's really awesome. We talk about, it's a product education meeting that Miss Angie hosts, mainly on her own, and she talks about different topics. A lot of times there are frequently asked questions that we get in the rituals inbox, or it could be just education generally to just give you more context to this incredible tradition that is K-beauty, specifically within the Riman environment. Now, why is it called Tradition Meets Innovation? So I wanted to just kind of give you a little bit of some context. So first of all, the tradition of K-beauty is absolutely magnificent. I think that is just probably an adequate word for it. It's an appropriate word, is magnificent. You see, Korea has one of the oldest continuous traditions of skincare in the world. It traces all the way back thousands and thousands of years to as early as it's been recorded 57 BC, probably even earlier. And these practices, this methodology of Korean skincare has been preserved and has been passed down for generations all the way to you. And it is a beautiful tradition. I mean, really, I like to think of it as a family recipe, okay? A family recipe that is so treasured, it's so revered. And I don't know about you, but my family recipes, I'll tell you what, I am not allowed to give them away, okay? My family, my mother, she made some mean enchiladas. And let me tell you something. I cannot give that recipe away while she's no longer with us. I know that she would be very upset if I ever gave that recipe. It's a family recipe. Well, K-beauty is so similar. We have this beautiful recipe that we get to put in this bottle, in these beautiful bottles, which are stunning too, by the way. And we get to share it with our friends, with our family, with the world. It really is incredible. Korean skincare today is the mark of beauty. And, you know, so many people want it. And it's this beautiful tradition passed, you know, through time. However, here at Riman, we've taken this tradition that while it's trending, yes, it's all over TikTok. Matter of fact, over the past 5 years, did you know, okay, did you know that over the past 5 years alone in the US, okay, K-beauty has been, the search for K-beauty is up 300%, okay? 300%. What does that mean? It means that people today more than ever are looking for K-beauty products. Did you know that 57% of North American women are interested in K-beauty? Okay, that means majority of people, they've heard of K-beauty, they're interested, maybe they haven't tried it. And did you know that 47% of Gen Zers are not just interested in K-beauty, they are using K-beauty, okay? That is quite a chunk of people. So there's no doubt that, yes, it's trending, it's here, it's relevant. But what we like to emphasize is that this is so far from a trend. This is tradition. You know, it's a beautiful tradition. It's a family recipe that we get to pass on through these beautiful bottles that is Riman. Now, the difference with Riman is we take this tradition and we take and we innovate on it, okay? I love to say that here at Riman, you know, we don't just follow innovation. We are not just on the edge of innovation. We are innovation, okay? There's so many facts. Like, I love some facts. I love me some numbers. And let me tell you something. You can confidently tell people, okay, you can confidently look anybody in the eye today and tell them, look, hear me out. Look at me right now, okay? It's like you and I are having a one-on-one conversation right now. There will never be another Riman, okay? And it's a fact. You will never try another product like Riman. You know, matter of fact, type it in the comment box below. Tell everybody in this community there will never be another Riman. And here's what's so cool, okay? As you get to learn about Riman, you really find out all of the facts, okay, that allow you to have this confidence. I'm not going to go through that right now because I can't wait to give you this announcement and pass this to Miss Angie. But here are just a few things for you to know, okay? Your products, the Riman product, did you know we have over 12 patents on our products? Now, inherently in the word patent, what does that mean? That means that you have something so new, so different, it's yours, and the government agrees, and they give you a piece of paper that says, yeah, you got a patent on this. We have 12 patents. One of our most revered patents is the fact that we created our own plant. We took one of the most incredible plants in skincare, Centella asiatica, and we then created our own strain of it that we call Giant Biancool. And what a coincidence, right? That when you spell out Biancool, it says Be Young Pool, like pool of youth, right? I mean, I just thought that was incredible. So, you know, we've created our own strain of our plant. We have our lab where we can test theories and do research. We have a smart farm that we're building that's over 100,000 square feet, equipped with the latest technology that you can possibly get for smart farms. And we have Ask Labs. And this is what I really quickly wanted to talk about before I pass it to Miss Angie. Okay. We have, this is a huge, huge thing, by the way, that I just like to just when I have a moment to chat with somebody, which I have a moment to chat with you right now. Okay. Where I just want us to process what this means. Okay. Just, I know you've heard it, but have you processed it? Okay. Because when I heard it, and then when I processed it, it hit me totally different, you know? And that is the fact that at Riman, we have a company, we own a company, we set up a company, we put resources behind a company called Ask. And it's Riman, it's basically Riman. But we wanted these folks that work for this division to truly understand that their job and their job alone is to innovate, is to ask questions, pose theories, to do the research, find answers, and help create the very best products, to curate the best formulations to give you the difference you've been looking for. That is their job. And we've hired experts from all different fields and disciplines, researchers, doctors, scientists, everybody to come together and really put the best formulations. Matter of fact, some of these incredible individuals, they speak at universities in Seoul. I've been there, I've seen them, you know, and South Korea is an incredible country. Did you know that South Korea is the home to Samsung, to LG, to Hyundai, to Kia, and so many more, right? It is such an advanced country. And to have folks that speak at some of these prestigious universities there, it's absolutely incredible. Your company, Riman, has an entire company dedicated just to formulations and products. And through this, we come up with so many different technologies and sciences and all of this great innovation that leads to patents. And so that said, okay, here is where our big announcement comes. So there is a product that Ask help source, help put together, help develop and innovate along with an incredible partnership to give you something that is absolutely incredible, that is absolutely different, and that people have just like literally gone, you know, just they go crazy for it. Matter of fact, every single time we launch this product, guess what? We sell out. Okay. Matter of fact, I think the very first time we launched this product, I think we sold out in less than 48 hours. And I think I'm being generous, you know, and you have called customer service and you've called your directors and you've called your senior directors and your national director. And you said, hey, we want this product, and we don't just want this product. We want it unbundled, unencumbered. We just want to share it with the world. So can you guess what product we're launching right now, or in about 30 minutes or so? Let me see in the chat below. Who is calling it? Let's see here. Well, my friends, obviously when I said the product that broke all of our records, you know, the product that did more than 7 figures in 24 hours, right? It is back, and it is coming as single units available today. And here's the deal. Don't get off this call just yet. It's not up just yet, okay? You can't get your hands on it. We got to still listen to our Professor Angie and Miss Katie Jones, who's going to give you some really fun facts here. So yes, it is true. It is back. Okay, now little disclaimer. While supplies last. Now, how long is it available? It is available until the end of the month. Of course, while supplies last, I am happy to tell you we have a much larger allocation this time, but you never know. People really like this product and it could very much sell out. But I do want you to rest assured, it's, you know, that we do have quite the supply. Now, granted, I don't know what you're going to do with this. You could very well sell this out, you know, in the next couple of hours or so. I don't think so, but you very well could. But hey, you know what? That's a challenge. Why don't we say mission sellout? What do you guys think? Should we do it? I think we should do it. But here it is. So excited. $60 US, 83 CAD, 54 BP. And yes, it's available in the local cart for Canada. So super, super exciting. Available for planners, available for customers. It's available for everybody. It's going to go live. We're going to send emails. And to all of our planners and to all of our customers, as far as how you can order, you're going to hear all the details from Miss Katie Jones, but it's very simple. It's on Riman.com, right? Riman.com. It's for everybody starting here. I believe it maybe at 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30, but it's as soon as we're done with this call, it will be available. So that said, to talk about the what, the why, the how, all of the science behind this incredible product, I want to see some love. Drop some tens, drop some hearts for our product training and development manager, the one and only, the beautiful Miss Angie Troilo. I'm going to give it to you, Angie.
Thank you so much, Betty. I'm going to take over sharing this fantastic product, of course, from the scientific side. So let me get my screen up. All right, so now I'm going to do a check. Can we all see my screen?
Yep, we got it.
Perfect. All right. So I think this is a perfect time to retouch on the innovation and technology that is behind this mask. Not only that allows it to be novel, but it allows it to be fun and an easy way to kind of advance your routine every once in a while. So we all know the importance of collagen. This is something I cannot stress enough. And I often, of course, discussed it when we're talking about the Beauty Collagen EX launch, but it goes without saying that your collagen is a crucial part of the structural formatting of your skin. So collagen is actually the most abundant structural protein in our bodies. And specifically, we like to focus on type 1 in terms of skincare. So type 1 is 90% of these collagen stores and specifically makes up roughly 85% of your dermis. So a huge section of your skin scaffolding is made up of type 1 collagen. However, as young as 30 years old, your body naturally begins to lessen its production of it up to 1 to 2% a year. And so with that in mind, you also can exacerbate that lessening of collagen as well as the breakdown of your natural collagen stores depending on your daily exposures, UV rays, over oxidation of your cells, etc. And so there's a variety of different ways in which not only will your body begin to lessen this collagen production, but actually can begin to deplete the collagen you already have. And so this leads to a variety of issues a lot of us know of. So you lose that elasticity in your skin, you lose the plumpness, fine lines and wrinkles appear. But a huge thing about this all is that you actually lose some of the hydration in your skin as well. So collagen binds to water quite heavily. It loves water. And so as you begin to lose it, you also lose the opportunity to bind hydration in the skin. And so you can see the schematic here is that really we're looking at the lessening of the density of collagen within your skin, which of course leads to this sagging. And so with that all in mind and understanding the importance of collagen, we can look at the different types and specifically what happens in terms of supplementing it. So there are 28 different types of collagen in the body. And as I've mentioned, we like to focus on type 1 as the most prevalent type of collagen. Of course, we have type 2 all the way to type 5 as the most common supplemented collagens, with type 3 also being somewhat in the skin and even type 5. But what's important to note is that even with type 3 and type 5, these are less abundant in the skin or they play different roles than the structural importance of type 1. And so again, that's why we always tout the power of type 1 collagen. And so with that in mind, in terms of incorporating collagen into your product, there are a variety of different ways to do so. But ultimately, a collagen molecule in its native form must be broken down. Collagen in its native form is an extremely large molecule. It will not absorb into the skin orally or topically because of that size. So it needs to be broken down into a variety of different steps. And as you can see, you can denature it to create gelatin, and through degradation, you can get peptides. And so for a lot of you with the peptides in the Beauty Collagen EX, that's exactly what you'll remember that is those peptides. But with that analysis of this breakdown of collagen with the different types, there's also different sources. We, of course, have marine, bovine, chicken, and there's always that one hot topic of vegan collagen. And that's an interesting thing to note because there's really no real vegan collagen. So there are vegan collagen promoters that promote your skin to eventually structurally organize itself. But then if you're wanting a true source of collagen that is vegan, that can only be produced by genetically modified yeast, which then becomes this whole discussion, this whole conversation of, is that really vegan? All of that stuff. So when we look at collagen, we are looking at the most natural sources of it in terms of these variety of different animal and marine sources. And so with that all in mind, as we finally come to the mask and how the mask is employing collagen, we can look at how we've incorporated into the mask. And so this is with the electrospinning process. We utilize electrospinning of collagen fibers to create nanofibers, and this is crucial for the absorption of the collagen in the mask. And so, as you can see in the display, it's a very simplistic machine, really, in which you have a polymer solution. So you have your polymer of collagen in this little injection needle, and it's being held at a high voltage. It later is then let out from this high voltage to collect on a membrane that is held at a lower voltage. And so simply the differences in that voltage causes this spinning of these fibers to form the nanofibers. And so with this electrospinning that you see here, this creates fibers that are 500 times smaller than the width of a human hair and 40 times smaller than the diameter of an average human pore. And so you can see the very microscopic analysis of that. So the nanofibers are behind this human hair and this pollen molecule. They're that small. And this is crucial for the absorption of collagen into the skin, because as I've mentioned, collagen in its native form can't really get in there. And if you do peptides, they're going to be a little bit more surface active unless you are consuming them orally. And so with electrospinning, you really create collagen molecules that are very similar to the native behavior of human collagen. And so what I have before you is two different analyses of this. The picture on the left is a gel shift assay or an electrophoretic mobility shift assay. Super fancy, but what basically it is that it's a way to study protein characteristics based on their mobility. So you put two different proteins at the top of the gel, and then you run a current, electric current through the gel, and the proteins begin to travel in that gel. And so the fact that the human collagen and the nanofiber traveled very similarly in this gel shift assay shows us that it has very similar behavior. And so utilizing a nanofiber allows us to create a collagen that is very similar to our native collagen. On the right here, we have a Franz cell in vitro evaluation. Another super fancy thing, and I'm trying not to get too much into the science of it, but this is a fantastic one in showing the delivery of bioactives or of ingredients into the skin utilizing nanofibers in this instance. So we have the comparison of those nanofibers against a gel and a serum and how they transported caffeine. So caffeine in this instance was that bioactive. And so with this specific test, what you do is you see how something travels through a membrane. And so it's an in vitro or not human study. It's in a lab, and it's showing us here that with the utilization of nanofibers, an extremely exponentially higher amount of that caffeine was found in travel versus utilizing the gel or the serum. And so really to easily sum this up is that not only are those nanofibers super similar to human collagen, but they're also advanced in terms of their ability to absorb into the skin, so to speak, to actually get through the membranes of the skin. All right, and so that is the most science I'm going to talk about today, but really when we look at the Collagen 100 melting sheet as a whole, it is a fantastic way to supplement 100% collagen topically. So this sheet is made 100% of New Zealand collagen, and it's sustainably sourced as certified by the Marine Stewardship Council. And so I always like to point this out because in the ways in which we innovate, not only are we looking at how to create new products, but we're also looking at ways in which we can do so with an environmentally conscious approach. And so utilizing a raw material that is certified sustainable is a powerful way to do that. But specifically in terms of this mask, as you know, it's 100% collagen, but there's two different forms of collagen in the mask. So part of the form is hydrolyzed collagen. Again, this is in your peptide form. It's what we utilize in the Beauty Collagen EX. But in this specific instance, it's going to really enhance skin moisturization with this specific amino acid chain and how it interacts with the skin surface. The other half of the collagen source within the Collagen 100 melting sheet is T-col. And so T-col is a proprietary form of collagen, and it's maintained in its chain shape. So these long strands of collagen. And so that maximizes the ability to electrospin this collagen into nanofibers to enhance the absorption. And so with kind of covering all bases with the collagen, we're really looking not only at skin moisturization, but skin support as well. And so with that Collagen 100 melting sheet, not only are you getting this perfect dose of collagen to the skin for improving skin elasticity and hydration, but it also is a fun thing to use in that it is a seamless fit that melts into the skin. And so for those of you who are familiar, the packs come with 4 different pieces. 1 for the forehead, 2 for the cheeks, and then your neck piece. And I've seen many people actually use the neck piece on their chin as well. So whichever you want to do, it's absolutely fine to you. But in terms of how often to use it, there are 2 different mechanisms. So for long-term results or just for supplementary care, just something to kind of amp up your Riman ritual once or twice a week, you can use it just as a part of your typical routine. And so we'll show you exactly the steps by steps how, but you can use it just once a week for that specific purpose. For shorter term results, say you have an event coming up and you want your skin to be luminous and plump for it, you can use it daily. And so that is something that was recommended by Korea HQ and that we saw results in little as 2 weeks. So depending on what you're looking for, there are 2 different mechanisms of utilization for this Collagen 100 melting sheet. And so this all comes down to how to use it. So with it being 100% collagen, collagen needs moisture. It needs something to bind to. So after you have cleansed your skin, perhaps you double cleanse with the Pure Cell and the Snow enzyme or the Pure Cell and the active cleanup powder. Next, you're going to go in with the Biotin oil mist. And this is going to give you that right amount of moisture and hydration to the skin such that the collagen can adhere to it. And so our suggestion is to do a couple of spritzes and then allow a little bit of time for it to dry down. If you spray too much, the collagen mask will immediately absorb as soon as you apply it to your skin, which is absolutely fine. But if you're looking for that melting experience, then you're going to want to use a little bit less of the Biotin oil mist. But once you've done your prep with that Biotin oil mist, you will apply the mask. And so the mask comes with these 4 sheets, as I've mentioned, and there's a white side. And then there's kind of this beige orange applicator sheet that's much thicker. And so you'll use that to essentially stick it to your face, and then you'll peel off that applicator piece. And as I've mentioned, in terms of the collagen sticking to your skin, if you're not looking for that melting effect and you want it just to be a quick administration, you are more than welcome to actually have more Biotin oil mist on your skin and to let it absorb as soon as you put the mask on. That's absolutely fine. But this is for the steps if you do want to have that separation where the white sheets stay on your skin and you remove those beige application pieces. Once all 4 are adhered to the skin, you'll then go in with your Booster EX sprays. And so that's going to melt the collagen into the skin and allow it really to absorb. And then follow with the rest of your routine. If you follow Booster Boot, then you'll do your serum, you'll do another round of booster, and you'll finish with your active cream. Now, for those that perhaps maybe follow the Radiant Sun routine instead, you equally can still appreciate the benefits of the melting sheet mask. In this instance, we recommend applying the toner onto your skin and then the mask. In this instance, it might be a little more likely that the mask immediately absorbs once coming in contact with the toner, but again, you are still getting 100% absorption in that regard. And so once this is all said and done, what are the benefits? Not only are you getting that collagen supplementation, both with the peptides and with the nanofibers, but you're getting that moisturization and that structural support, which gives you that well-rounded, youthful glow. And then it also brings back elasticity and hydration. And an additional benefit is that this product passed het cam eye irritation and primary skin irritation testing with no potential for irritation on either side, so to speak. And so I will finish off with this, especially because we had launched the Beauty Collagen EX just a few weeks ago. I know there's initial, confusion of what thing do I choose? Do I choose something oral in terms of supplementing collagen or topical? And the easy answer is that it's both, that you should be doing both. Because with topical collagen, they treat a specific area, and they're most often known to moisturize and to really supplement that specific area. And so in this instance, it would be your facial skin. But with oral collagen, it's metabolized for various different benefits as your body sees necessary. And so using them both is a synergistic effect towards your attainment of a healthier you and a more well-rounded skincare routine in that. And so that is all for me today on the science behind the Collagen 100 melting sheet. I hope y'all are so excited about this. I know everyone's been wanting it back, so I'm so happy to be talking about it again. But to bring on some tips on how to share this, I'm going to bring on Miss Katie Jones, the Director of Marketing.
Hello. Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you so much. Every time I hear you explain a product, it just makes it that much easier to understand the advanced science. So thank you for that wonderful explanation. And hello, Riman North America. Thanks for still being with us. I'm going to just take a little bit more of your time because while I hope and I know that you screenshotted every single one of those scientific explanations, because we do want you to understand them, because you will have those customers that want to know those details. I also want to help you just know how to open the conversation, right? This product is so phenomenal that we want you to just easily be able to start that conversation with someone who may never experience something like this, or who may not understand the benefits, as Angie explained, of topical collagen application. So with that said, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get started on I'm going to get started on sharing with you some easy to understand marketing points for this product. Okay. So first off, this product is a mess-free mask. All right, guys, how many of you guys, before you joined Riman, or if you're new to Riman, have 4 masks in your cabinet? And a lot of them come in jars or they come in tubes. They can be mud masks, they can be gel masks, they can be kind of sticky. You might have a spatula, you're not sure like how thick you're supposed to put it on. You don't really know how long you're supposed to let it dry. It falls on your sink and then you got to clean it up and it's just messy, right? They can be good, but the application process is just hard and can be frustrating. And so this is a completely mess-free mask. That is one thing that you can tout about this product, in addition to its efficacious benefits, that makes it so attractive. It's got this amazing science behind it that easily and simply applies and has a smooth after feel with no additional rinsing needed, right? The other thing is that it's instant. You have no wait time. And I really want to hone in on this because I was actually on TikTok earlier today and I saw this mask, you know, that was someone, an influencer was posting about, and she put it on her face and it was a sheet mask and she had to layer it. And then she literally admitted that she had to wait 2 hours for it to turn clear, which was the indication that it had absorbed and worked. And some of us might have 2 hours on a Friday or a Saturday night when you're doing your me time, but let's be honest. If you're a full-time working professional, if you're a full-time mom, if you're both, if you're, you know, a traveler, a lot of us do not have 2 hours a day or sometimes 2 hours a week to hibernate in our house and let a mask set in. So this is instant. It's something that I love about this product because I don't have a lot of time. So it's mess-free. I don't have to clean up afterwards and it's instant. Again, easy things to open this conversation with a customer. Hey, have you ever thought about supplementing your collagen, you know, topically, and you want to do it easily? Here's some things about this mask that make it so unique, right? This piece though, this next piece, back when we launched this in March, was the thing that awed me about this product when I sat down with the researchers at HQ and they were presenting on this new product to us. It provides short-term and long-term results. And I know Angie shared with you that and the science behind it and how often to use it, but take it back from a marketing perspective as the marketers that you are. There are a lot of products on the market that are considered truly cosmetic products. There's a lot of eye creams that have adhesives in them that kind of give you a 6-hour lift, right? There's things that tighten for a day or so, but they rinse off and they don't truly provide you that, you know, long-term results. You have to go buy another product to layer on at night and in the morning to get those long-term results. So in one product, you can get that short-term immediate reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, that immediate glow. But if you want to truly tackle those deeper inset lines, those deeper, you know, those areas that need a little more tightening, you can use it more frequently over a long period of time and get both, and you don't have to have additional products in your repertoire. So honestly, an amazing selling point to this product, short-term and long-term results. All right. The last piece is one of also my favorites. It's easy to demo at K-pop-ups. Now, all of our products are, so it's not different in that respect. But what makes this one even cooler to demo and easy to demo at K-pop-ups is the wow factor. Now, before this mask, I had used many masks, but I had not used a melting mask. Riman is always on the forefront of innovation. Watching it literally melt into your skin, feeling it melt into your skin. And if you're sitting there watching someone else get this done to them and that booster sprays and it disappears, that's a sensory and visual experience for both the person experiencing it and the person watching it that's unlike any other mask. You're not sitting there for 20 minutes watching it set in. It's just that wow factor, right? So that's what makes it one of our coolest products to share at K-Pop-Ups, in addition to all the other ones that are great and easy to share. All right. The last piece that I want to share with you is for you to understand. It's not something you might share outright with your customers, but as a marketer, as a salesperson, this product gives you the chance to introduce other Riman offerings. Since this product is a cool entry product, it's unique, it provides those immediate results, but it also pairs for the utmost results, the utmost efficacy with our other products. You need the booster to spray it in. And for those of you who, might want to try our hack of doing the Viatin oil mist, you might recommend that they try that first. So it's a natural way to say, hey, you'd like to try this mask. Well, I really recommend for the most efficacy, you need this package as well. So it's a great way, an easy way to get them interested in a product that's super cool, super unique, and also start the conversation with them about other Riman products, right? So with that, we did promise that we're going to tell you how to access all of the things that you need to succeed with this promotion in the drive with this bit.ly link. It's the shortest we could make it. So screenshot it, write it down. Or if you're on a device where you can scan a QR code, you can scan this QR code as well. You're going to get PowerPoint, flyer, social media stories, social media posts, and even throughout the promos, starting tomorrow, we're even going to be dropping more in. So every day or for the next few days, as you get geared up to really launch this promo, you're going to see more and more coming into the drive. But I guarantee if you check it out now, you're going to be pretty pleased with what's in there so far. So guys, with that, like I said, I would be brief. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Don't forget, this promo is through the month of August or while supplies last. We are very confident with our allocation. However, as Betty mentioned, you guys have shocked us before. Our jaws were on the floor the first time we launched this mask. 48 hours was unheard of. So I recommend don't delay. Get your customers to get their hands on this. Get your stockpile up so that when it does sell out, you have a stockpile. And I want to make sure you guys stay tuned, as well as Betty said, in the coming weeks for more information on the experience kit. So with that, it's been amazing talking to you guys. Thanks for giving us your evening, and we can't wait to see you on the rundown. So thank you to Betty, thank you to Angie, and thank you to you guys. We'll see you soon.